What's going on, everybody? So today I'm wearing the same clothes as the last video because it's the same day. I just finished the headlights. I decided to see if I could tackle this dome light because it's very interesting, and I'll tell you all about it after the intro.
We gon' pull up in them big bodies, Them chains on, that's the Illuminati. So much money, you gon' think they signed me. But we just out here independent grinding.
Okay, so I got my new dome light in, or new to me dome light, and I have the LED bulbs, and I'm gonna have to drop the whole headliner because let me just show you. Okay, so this is in the truck. You can see that clear hole right there, and it has an outline shaped like that, but it's got a ton more holes back here. Like there's a TV here or something. I'm not sure if it came stock with the truck or is an aftermarket thing. Regardless, I didn't get that. I just want the dome light because I'm not going to be sitting back here watching TV. So I see some wires up here, but this really doesn't move enough for me to fiddle around out there. So I'm going to go drop the entire front of the headliner and see if I can get up here and see what's going on. Hopefully there's not a crazy wiring mess because of whatever this was. But we'll find out real quick, won't we? Okay, so first things first, we're gonna drop both of the visors. Just a couple of Phillips heads right there, and there's one back there. All right, both of the sun visors are out. Now we're gonna move on to this. Not really sure how to remove it. I'm just gonna kind of pull it and hopefully don't break anything, but we're just gonna pull it because we can. Well, that worked perfectly. First try, and took a second and a half. Let's see what else we got out here. I don't know about this. I'm looking for screws. I don't know. Actually, we're just gonna leave this because the headliner has a perfect hole around it, so we can just drop the headliner without even touching this at all. Next, we're gonna go ahead and remove these. I believe there's 2 bolts under here, and then this whole A-pillar comes off. I've already done this side, so this side, basically I took these bolts out. This weather stripping right here just comes down. Gotta have a mic in here, so gotta make sure that stays right there. Pull this down. This is all down, and then this, we can just, there we go. Now we are going to do the B pillars. So finally, I have everything out. It was kind of a pain in the ass, lots of little bolts and stuff, but everything's out. So now I believe it's just this plastic piece right there, and then there's one on the other side, and then we can drop the entire headliner. I'm gonna leave the stuff in the back because I feel like I don't need to drop all of that just to get to this right here. So I know there's a ton of mosquitoes out and they're biting the hell out of me. Alright, so I've got this dome light here. Found the plug, it was like tucked all away, and got the lights in there working. There is definitely some sort of TV or something. I don't know if you can see those types of plugs back there, but there is definitely some sort of aftermarket thing here. There's like a metal piece right here. See that whole thing's metal, and it goes all the way back to like here. And that was obviously used to mount whatever was here before. And I don't have the proper things to mount this, so what I'm gonna do is I'll put the headliner back up in the front, and then there's like these 4 holes. See, there's 2 screws in them right now, but I'm gonna drill through this metal and then put a screw in there, and that should hold it. It's kind of like bootleg, but it'll work. Alright, so I ran into a predicament. So I drilled that little hole right there, and it went through this first piece, and I think it's going through the roof now, so I'm gonna just stop. I don't know. I'm gonna just see if the screws go in. We'll see. Let's just see what happens. So that actually worked great. It's really nice in there, but the lights don't work now. Alright, we did it. We got all 4 screws in. It's solid on there. It doesn't move. The lights aren't working right now, but I think it's because I unplugged the battery in it or whatever. I don't know. There's 2 batteries. I don't know anything about the batteries, but this one was working before, and now it's not. So I'm assuming that that's the same thing that's happening to this. So actually, I'm going to plug the battery back in and see if it works. All right, well, they work. These LEDs that I got are really cheap, and they freaking suck. So I'm probably going to just get some new ones because they don't really stay in there. Like, they're both on right now, but like, See, they like do whatever they want. So those were in here from before. I'm gonna leave those. These ones are they're a little iffy. So probably get some new ones of those, but for right now it's fine, and I have light in the truck. All right, let's see if these work now. Usually when I click the unlock button, both the dome light in the back comes on, so let's see if both of them do. Nice, nothing's working. Tight, bro. All right, well. So the dome lights have 3 bulbs. 2 of them are the switch ones, and the one in the middle is the one that comes on when you get in the car and lock it or whatever it is. Prior to me doing this, the one in the back worked. So when I would unlock the car, that light would come on, it would illuminate the interior before I get in. Now none of them are working, so I don't know, but it's dark right now, so I'm gonna go eat dinner and just chill, and we will reevaluate this tomorrow. Okay, I'm back. So it's actually 2 days later. Yesterday I had to drive somewhere very far to pick up something very important, so I didn't film yesterday, but let me show you what I did do. After I stopped filming earlier, which you just watched, I actually went out and I tried to like problem solve what was going on. So if you take this off, this is right under the steering wheel. There's a fuse box right here. Take this off. Okay, so what happened was I showed you when I unlocked my door and opened my door, the lights didn't come on. Obviously now they're working because I figured it out. There is a fuse right here, this second red one right here that I'm touching, that, whoops, that was blown. So what I ended up doing is running to the store and buying 5 more of those fuses, and they would literally blow as soon as they like connected, like before they were even pushed all the way in. And I was trying to be like smart with it and like close the doors and whatnot so the lights are off and maybe it wouldn't blow, and I blew like 5 fuses just off that. So I came home and I was thinking, I'm like, man, what could it be, what could it be? And I looked it up and they said it had to be a short in the circuit, like something grounding that shouldn't be grounded. And when I read that, I knew exactly what it was. So if you remember, I told you that there's all these holes here, and there was definitely something else here before, like a TV or something. So there was a huge metal plate here, which I also told you guys, and I drilled into it, and that was grounding these lights, and it was like breaking the circuit or whatever. I don't know proper terminology. So what I ended up doing is backing out all the bulbs, and I put a really small, like, thin piece of wood that's maybe like, I don't know, this big, and it's in the headliner, and then I drilled this into that. So this middle dome light is actually mounted to a piece of wood that's in there, and you can't even tell, it doesn't like flex out or anything. And since it's not hitting any metal, I was able to go ahead and put a fuse in, and now it works. So I'm pretty freaking happy about that. There's still different colors, but I don't know what's up with these LED colors. So I figured that out. I was very happy. Now, yesterday I wake up and I'm getting ready to go on a little journey to pick up something else for the truck build. I ended up getting a pretty good deal on what I was getting. So I said, I'll give you blah 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 cash and I'll come right now. The guy was like, sure. So I was really excited, hopped in my truck, windows and radio didn't work, which was an issue because my AC still doesn't work. When my windows don't go down, that's not good. It's not good. Not good. And a long drive without radio, that would be torture. So I drove to Ford, and when I drove to Ford, I drove with no radio and the windows up, and I was sweating. I took a shower. It was terrible. I was like, oh no, I can't drive 2.5 hours each way with in a hot box. I just can't do it. It's like a sauna. Like, I just can't do it. So I looked it up. This relay right here, it controls the windows and the radio. I forget exactly what it's called. It's like a something instrument delay switch or something like that. And I looked up all this crap, and people say they grab a wire from back here and tap it into here, and then there's a fuse that's all the way, or a relay that's all the way behind here, and you hit this. So I'm sitting in the Ford lot, I'm just like banging on this thing, nothing's happening, I'm getting frustrated. I order a new fuse, which is $30. So then I come home, this guy texts me, hey man, are you coming? Like, come now. Like, he's obviously expecting me to come. I told him I would come an hour prior. So I made one last effort to look up what was wrong, and I found out that it could possibly be this fuse right here. And right before, I was literally in the car ready to leave, right before I left, I pulled this fuse out. Lo and behold, it was blown. So I popped one right back in because I had just bought these for this, and it worked, thankfully. Oh my goodness, it was the worst thing ever. So now my windows, my radio, and my dome lights work. We can call it a day on that. Okay, so that other night when I was fooling around with everything, I decided to see if I can quickly switch out the license plate lights as well. And I totally broke this one. It's supposed to have this cap on it, which I have in there. I'll probably just super glue it, but I still couldn't get it out. I looked it up when I got inside, and I think I have an idea how to get it out, so I'll try real quick and see if I don't break it anymore. Alright, so now I can twist this off, and this part right here should come off, and this part right here should stay, and then I can change the bulb out of it. Alright, we got that bulb out. This is a new LED we're going to throw in here, and then we can put it back together. And so I'm not sure how well you can tell, but both of these are on, so I can go ahead and put these caps back on. And then I'll get the other piece for this and super glue that back on there. Alright, this one's now super glued on there, and it looks good like the other one. But I did notice while I was doing this that, let me see if I can get it to focus. This lens is like yellow and cracked as well. So I'm gonna wait till nighttime and see how it looks. If it's white still, and it glows up the license plate well, I'll leave it. If not, I guess I'll buy new housings. It's cheap, it'd be like 10 bucks, so not worried about it, but we'll just have to see on that. Okay, now we are in the bed of the truck, and we are going to replace this old factory ugly third brake light with this nice new clear LED third brake light. Should be really, really easy. Just screw there, that's it. It looks like there's a little bit of stuff back here. We'll see once we take this one off. I'm not sure if that's the factory gasket or if that's like some gasket seal or something, but man, it is nasty in there. So I'm going to, before I install this one, I'm gonna definitely clean this up a bit and get that clean so that this new gasket right here can seal without any weird issues like that. Okay, so I Googled on this. That's about the best I'm gonna get it, I'm pretty sure. This is like a $25 third brake light, so it's probably gonna leak anyways. But there was like, this was just straight like silicone on here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on right now, and hope it just doesn't leak, right? All right, so we got this in. I'm pretty sure I've already cracked it on both sides just putting it in, because like it doesn't sit like flush right here or over here. So like I drilled in and it went and then over here went so I could actually see it cracked a little bit, like right around this ring. See, like right there, a little bit at the top. 20 bucks, so it'll do for now. But on that note, I think I'm gonna call it. There's already a lot in this video, so we'll have to save all the other stuff for the next videos. I still have a ton of stuff, ton of boxes that are coming in. I got this big box back here. It's gonna be good. So leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below what you think. Actually, you know what? Comment down below how long you think that third brake light's gonna last. I'm gonna guess 4 weeks. That's how long I'm gonna guess. So let me know. I'm really interested to see what you guys think. Anyways, that's it for this video, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Why they wanna be me? It's not what it seems. Running to the bank, putting wet on my Achilles. We been thumbing blue faces like they Washingtons. On a run from MIA up to Washington.